Hey, it's Aaron from GameEnthus.com, and this is a review. This is me talking about everything for the PS4. Press X to think. Okay, thinking what should you do? You're thinking about what you are, and now you're a brown cow. Because why not? Exactly. So everything is kind of a interesting. It's a game, but yeah, it. I don't want to say that it's not, because that could be interpreted as me being reductive of what's to offer here. But I want to make sure that I'm describing. Oh, if you press the X button, you move faster. You can also interact with other organic and inanimate objects and kind of figure out what they're thinking, what's going on in their minds. And I really don't know what the goal is other than just weird, abstract discovery. It's the best way I can think to describe it. And you sing to communicate. That's one way of doing it. This is like Say Anything, the game. That doesn't make any sense because he didn't sing. He just held up somebody else, music of someone else. But you see what I'm getting at. And when you are around other similar beings, you can communicate with them, and you can move in some sort of unison. You can move quickly in unison. You can interact with a shrub, a bush. Why not? And you can do what's called ascending and descending, where you essentially become something else. And then you are that organic, non-organic, inanimate carbon rod. Or if that's what, well, I didn't actually find an inanimate, I can't even talk, an inanimate carbon rod, but I hope to. And you can actually descend down further and interact with blades of grass, rough grass. And you see, as you unlock other things, there are certain categories of things that you can essentially be. Now I'm mushrooms. Now I'm considerably smaller than a mushroom. Now I don't even know what that is. A dirt particle. There we go. Why not? Everybody wants to be a dirt particle at some point. This is your chance. It's also your chance to hear from Alan Watts.
To say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background. To mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image, in terms of which we try to make sense of the world. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. Now you're a complicated human being. You are
I was neither one of those things billions of years ago.
You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe.
But maybe that might have been better than being a cigarette butt.
See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way.
So, yeah, there's a lot in everything, and you can open up a lot of philosopher Alan Watts's speeches to listen to. You can be a fire hydrant. You can be a building. You can be a tower. You can be a landmass.
Are all wiggle.
And then you can go back and just be a creature.
When human beings get working at things, they build buildings
just moving.
in straight lines and try and make out that the world is.
So if you're confused, then I've succeeded.
In this room, all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as
I don't really know exactly who everything is for. Like, I honestly can't say that I would come home one day or be outside of my home and think, I want to come home and play everything. If only because it's an interesting experience. It's a unique experience, but it's one that I feel like if I wanted to discover, I think there are other games that I might go to first if I just want to kind of sit back and discover. I will say this though, I did play, and my children were quite intrigued, as asking me, hey, is this in it? Is this creature in it? So I feel like if it might be something fun, maybe pass the controller kind of a thing going. You may make a meta game out of it to see if you can, to see just how expansive the list of creatures you can find is. So that's something. Not that the game, that just sounds very reductive. It's an interesting game, interesting experience, but I'm not really sure who this is for, and I guess it really doesn't matter. Did I enjoy my time with it? I did. I don't know how much more time I'm going to put into it, but it might be a good thing. It might be a good palate cleanser. You're playing something that you're involved in some deep narrative, and you put on everything just to sort of, for lack of a better phrase or term, cleanse your palate. So I think I've waxed poetic enough about this game, and yeah. Now I'm these three pigs. One there's a wolf. Oh no, those are actually bears. Oh, wait a minute. Doesn't matter. Feel free to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.